Hey there YouTube, this is Elite Master bringing you a video review. This time I'll be taking a look at the Gundam Build Fighters Tri Burning Gundam. Piloted by Sekai Kamiki in the second half of Gundam Build Fighters Tri. This is the upgraded form of the original Build Burning Gundam. And I say upgraded, it according to the show, it was more or less the build burning with a bunch of armor taken off. So you can see all the blue parts on its inner frame. And this is the Tri-Burning Gundam in all of its glory. It is actually quite a nice kit. It has a lot more different to it than I thought originally when I saw pictures of it. Like the entire forearm is different. Most of the parts in the shoulder are different with the exception of the red. It has new parts right here. Like the entire top part of the swing out shoulder joints here are different. New blue piece in the chest. New parts that go onto the side skirts. The regular side skirt is still there. We've got the new parts there. The entire shin parts right here are different. And he's got a new backpack. So quite a bit more different to this guy than I initially thought, and still has that problem the build burning had with the shoulders. But yeah, for his stickers, he's got the standard stickers that the original build burning came with. The forward camera, the eyes, and the two gray on the feet. And that's it. Outside of that, this guy comes out of the box ready to go. Now then, for his articulation, it's exactly the same as the original. That keeps falling off. It's one of those clear blue pieces that you get now. And it's supposed to slot into there, but it doesn't hold in there very strongly. I might have to put a bit of super glue at the peg of that. Leave it off for now. His head goes back and forth, up, down, side to side, rotates. He does have the swing out joint in the torso, along with the double-ended ball socket on the shoulder joint. And his arms can rotate and wiggle on that joint. And this one doesn't have a problem because I pulled off the polycap and I switched it around like I did for my build burning. But this one, I tried that in both ends of the socket, just so too weak to hold this ball joint. They're not deep enough, they're too shallow. As I was saying, his arms can go out. So with all those joints combined, it goes out that far. You can rotate at the bicep, a double jointed elbow, hands are in ball joints that can rotate and wiggle, and most of the hands have that joint in it, except for the holding things hand. He's got the double ball joint at the torso, moves back and forth, rotates, all that. Ball jointed front skirts that you can separate. Side skirts are on pegs that can move out and rotate back and forth a bit. And he's got the hip action. His legs can go forward, back, in and out. Rotate at the hip. Bend at two joints at the knee. Very nice. And his ankles can go forward and back with a ball joint at the ankle armor and some nice ankle movement at the foot with a tilt. So all the same great articulation that you expected from the original build burning. None of it's hindered. Well, most of it's not hindered. The knee bend and the elbow bend. The elbow bend's about the same, but the knee bend isn't quite as deep as the original. Mostly because the armor is a bit bulkier. But that's it. Now then, for this guy's accessories, he does come with, of course, all of the original build burning's hands. So we got the fists, open hands, karate chop hands, and the holding things hands. And it comes with all of the original flame effects that the build burning had, with the punching fist parts, and the clear orange fists, the flaming kick piece, and the fire wheel with the attachments to make it billow outward and all that. And that was all the stuff that came with the original Build Burning. Oh, sorry. And you also get the original Build Burning's backpack, if you want it. As well as a few extra parts. You get the red that would cover the skirts, and that would go on the original forearms. The original tops of the shoulders here. The white plate that's supposed to go on the chest. I think that's it. I don't know, I put the box away already. But, along with that, you do get this piece now, which is a new backpack piece, which will plug into the backpack, and you can put stuff in the backpack, if you so wish. But, of course, the reason you'll get this guy is because of those. Those are all of the new flame effect parts that come with the Build Burning, the Tri-Burning Gundam. Now then, let's get him armored up. I'm just going to pull his arm off. Screw it. Screw it. What we're going to do is we're going to take the blue piece off the top. We're going to take the backpack off. And take this piece off right here. Gotta be careful, you don't want to break the pegs. Pull off this piece right here. And you can do what it showed in the anime, where all these white parts just like flung off. Because the blue parts will stick onto the body by themselves. They don't need the white pieces on top of them to stay there. And you can like expose all of the blue parts like it did in the anime. See, like that. This one doesn't like to come off by itself. Let's get in there. There we go. I'm going to do half the body first, just so I can show it to you. And this is the part that's going to be a little while in the review, because he's got a ton of these effect parts. Now then, start from the chest. We have... Where are you? Wrong side. There's tons of these effect parts, and they're for both sides. So, you got this one that goes on the shoulder, right there, right next to the neck. And then we got the ones for the arm. We got this one. That'll fit on there. And then we have a little piece right here that'll slot in the same place that blue piece kept falling out of. And then we have some arm parts that go on there, a real small one that goes on the front of the arm right here, and we do get an orange version of the blue piece for the chest. See if I can't keep that on. Alright, and then we get little parts for the side skirts. We get parts for the side of the foot or leg. We get nice big parts that go onto the knees. And we even get parts that go onto the back of the knee, if I find the right one. There we go. And that is it, half fired up. Oh, also you, with the backpack that you took off, take the white piece off the top here, you take it on this new orange backpack, put it there, and you just drop it on top, right there. And that is the Build Burning with half of its flame effects on. And already, it looks sick. So let's do the other half, shall we? And once again, just toss all these fire parts on top of it as we disrobe him. The hardest part about this whole sequence is pulling off the blue parts. The white parts will come off readily, but it's the blue parts that seem to want to stick. Which I guess isn't a bad thing, you know, because then they'll stay when you don't have all the fire on them. But it gets a bit annoying when you want to go back and forth. And of course the arms love to pop off. Alright, so that's most of him. Let's get this other arm in here. Just put this stuff on here. Yeah, there's a lot of fire going on. Come on. Come on. I think it would have been cool if they had found a way to take all the fire effects and somehow, I'm not sure how they do it, but somehow find a way to turn them all into like the phoenix that he shoots in that one episode when he's fighting Wilfred Kijima. And he shoots the fire phoenix out of his arms. But yeah, let's turn his arms a bit so you can see the fire effects better. But that is the build burning with all of the new fire effects on it. And that is fantastic looking. Like, the original fire effects were kind of bland because, like, they're smooth looking. They don't really look like fire in my opinion. And they got these weird trailing effects. Like, these parts are alright. And as a matter of fact, let's put these ones on him. Just peg into the back the same way that the originals did. That it did on the original. And even though it is time consuming just to get it to look like this, it is, I think it's worth it, because look at that. Look at all that. And apparently, I don't have a black light to show it off, but this stuff will glow like hellfire under a black light. But yeah, that is awesome. You do have a crap ton of leftover parts though. For a kit that has no weapons, this thing comes with a lot of spare parts. And it can still use all the old effects. As you saw, it's got the orange fists, it's got the slot in the bottom of the foot for the big rider kick ability. And it is just really sick looking. Now then, let's show it in comparison to the original build burning right here. And I like the original build burning, but he doesn't have all this fire going on, which is really cool. Also, just want to say that in the box came these trading cards, just like a trading card, another trading card, and then a thing. I don't know what these are. If you want to use that, go for it. But yeah, that's what's going on there. I guess it's a part of the game in Japan, but useless here. And yeah, just if you have the original build burning and you're not all about the fire effects, I guess you could pass on the try burning. But if you don't have the build burning, definitely go for the try burning, because try burning has everything the build burning has. You can't turn the try burning into the build burning because the shins, forearms, and tops of the chest are different. But you get to do everything that you could with this guy, but now with big sick fire effects. And just because I can show off how bulky he is, here he is next to my Hymok that I've given a crap ton of weapons to. And yeah, he is absolutely fantastic. I love this thing. I think it is better than the original build burning. I love its displayability with all this fire. You can have just like half of it on fire. You can just have like an arm or a leg looking like he's about to do some sick fire attack. I love this thing. And Build Fighters Try is turning into like my favorite Gundam anime ever. So yeah, I had to get this guy. And I can't wait to get the rest of Team Tri-Fighters in their new upgraded forms. Because I'm ready to witness the winning road.